What's going on, guys? Antrod here, and welcome back to the episode of Antrod Reacts. Today, we are getting into the man, the myth, the legend, Ren, with one of his tracks that came out recently that I haven't checked out yet, Troubles. I heard a small snippet of this on my Spotify, and I was like, wow, is this Ren? And then I heard some stuff, I'm like, I need to react to this song. I haven't checked it out yet. Before we get into it, I got a couple of quick announcements for you guys. First of which, check out the new merch, check out the new hoodie. Well, it's not a new hoodie, but it's my new hoodie. You can get Punch Up the Sound hoodie at spreadshirt.com down in the description below. This is super comfortable, man. This is like, it feels like I'm wearing a blanket. And the other thing that's comfy is this hairstyle. It looks good, it feels good, it looks good, and it smells good. With this product that I am an affiliate with, Suavecito. You can get Suavecito down in the description below using my new discount code and get 20% off your entire purchase. This is what I have in my hair right now. I am using the Suavecito hair cream. This stuff is incredible. Sometimes I'm running late for work and I slick my hair back really quick. This stuff, if you want a product that you just go put it into your hair and like leave, this stuff right here. This is awesome. You can wet it, make it posable again. One of the big things I hate about hair products, especially hair gels, is they leave this, you know, crusty feeling on top of your head, or they leave this really greasy feeling on top of your head. But believe it or not, this stuff here, and I had a girl confirm this too, if you run your fingers through your hair, it doesn't leave a lot of residue. It stays there, it looks good, it feels good. You don't even really, you can't even really tell you have product. It makes it look natural while smelling great. And you look good in the process, and you can have people still run their fingers through your hair if you like that, and there's no issues. And if they do mess it up, put some water on your hands, rub it, and fix it. It's really nice, it's simple, and all other products are just like that. They're great, and they smell great. If you get this stuff, your girl or, you know, whoever you have in your life that you love to hang out with and they love you smelling good, they won't be able to keep their hands off you. I promise you, this stuff is incredible. I've been using it for years. Get some Suavecito today in the description below. Use my affiliate link on my discount code. Get 20% off your stuff. I promise you'll love it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Take a picture. Tag me on Instagram. All that kind of stuff. Appreciate you. I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. I appreciate you guys being here and hearing me rant. Let's get into today's reaction. Ren. Troubles. Let's do it. From the age of 19, hang on, from the age of 19 until 26, I spent most of my life in bed in physical and mental pain. I spent years bouncing from doctor to doctor, searching for a way out with no luck. The more time that passed without answers, the more my body would deteriorate. Damn. By the time I was 25, I could barely stand and entered a stress-induced psychosis. Shit. Although I was convinced I was going to die, I did come out. This is my story of hope. I wish I had more stories of hope at the time. Oh, wow. Okay, first of all, before we get into this, because I already love everything about this so far, this feels like this is going to be that one song, you know, once I was 7 years old, but Ren's edition, talking about his life up to this point, talking about everything, talking about the full journey, because, like, I love Ren, and I've been a follower of Ren for about a year now, maybe, yeah, I think just over a year. Roughly. And I still don't really know the full story of everything that he's been through. I mean, you guys have told me a lot of information, and I'm grateful for that. I mean, he's been through a lot of shit, a lot of stuff. But, you know, I feel like this song is going to kind of be the story of what it was then to where it is now. And I'm really excited, and I don't know if I'm ready. I relate a lot to Ren in a way. I did not go through the same kind of pain that he went through. I don't want to make it sound like I'm relating to that level of pain or any of that. But I've been through pain my majority of my life. Like at 12 years old, started having this insane pain. Again, not nearly as bad as what Ren was going through, you know, but for the past, like, you know, 10, 12 years, I've been in pain. I've had on and off pain in my stomach area for years. Doctors couldn't figure out what the hell it was. I've been given medications. I've had tubes stuck down my throat. I mean, that, granted, I only went through that phase for about, like, a year. Maybe just over, yeah, just maybe around a year, and I was like, that's enough. Like, if you guys can't find it, I guess I'm just forever stuck with this, you know? And then finally, like, last year, it got intense, it got bad, and they finally found what it was, supposedly. So, I'm going to be getting fixed here in a couple of days. I think as you're watching this video, I would have already gone to my first doctor's appointment and like officially like gone through the process of getting it fixed. I don't want to share too much of my medical history, but yeah, you know, it's frustrating because like you feel like you're just kind of here, you know, meant to live in pain, and it's just like, okay, well, why the hell was I put here then if all I'm gonna be is just, you know, in pain and miserable. Let's keep going. I'm sorry, I just wanted to talk about that rant. If you guys enjoy things like that where like, you know, the reactor breaks down the song or talks about different things of the song in depth, consider becoming a member today. It's only $3 a month, and songs like this get completely broken down. We bring up the lyrics, we go through each individual part of the song, break it down, talk about it, and you guys get those videos a week before the actual reaction gets posted here to YouTube. So consider becoming a member today. It's only $3 a month, and you guys get so much other things besides that. All right, anyway, we're rewinding it. I also want to talk about the beat. The beat's really good. Beat is fantastic. All right, enough talking, Ant. You talk too much.
I don't reach into the past very much for these shards of shattered glass and harsh paper cuts. Leave me stop when I reach in, memories are seeped in. Hydrochloric acid, I go to war and get passive and freeze on. Music help the ice to thaw, put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor. Pull it out of the impossible, Excalibur sword, edging.
Wow, okay, hang on. I'm rewinding it a little bit. I want to hear that whole verse again because there's a lot thrown into this already. The beat is just vibey, man. The beat is so good. Emotional, but also really boppy. You know what I mean? Awesome.
I don't reach into the past very much for these shards of shattered glass and harsh paper cuts. Leave me stop when I
pieces of shattered glass, harsh paper cuts. I don't mean to get into the past very much. Man, he's just basically right there. He's just talking about just, God, how the past is just pain. You know, the past is just having to go through and just, you know, you don't ever want to get a paper cut. You don't ever want to mess with the scabs or the scars that you get. But, you know, you're going to have to dip into the past and talk about it a little bit. And that's never easy to do. You know, never easy to do. All right, keep going.
Leave me stop when I reach in, memories are seeped in. Hydrochloric acid, I go to war and get passive and freeze on. Music help the ice to thaw, put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor. Pull it out.
Music help the ice to thaw, put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor. Just chiseling at the music and craftsmanship. Nice. I love that. I love that. I love that.
Pull it out of the impossible, Excalibur sword, edging notepads full of reasons why.
Pull it out of the impossible, Excalibur. Excalibur was a sword that couldn't be pulled easily, so, you know, pull out the impossible. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love this when he does those little references.
Pull it out of the impossible, Excalibur sword, edging notepads full of reasons why my feelings are sore. The first day that I got sick, ejected from the cockpit of living. 19, young teen, waking up bitter.
Oh, ejected from the cockpit of living. Wow. Imagine that word scheme right there. Like, you're living life and things are going great, and then you're completely just thrown out, you know, rug swept out from under you, like, don't know what the hell is going on. Great imagery. Awesome.
Team waking up bitter. Posters up, manhunt, ran went missing. Hard to have faith when the gods don't listen. The first year.
Hard to have faith when the gods don't listen. Wow, I felt that one to my core, dude. Ooh. Ooh, that hurts. Hard to have faith when the gods don't listen. Isn't that hard to do when you're like you're talking to God? It doesn't feel like he hears you ever. Yeah, that hit. That one hit.
When the gods don't listen, the first hit maybe was the hardest. Waking in the body that was buried like a carcass. Brain in the lion's den, body in the shark pit. Wake.
Brain in the lion's den, body in the shark. Dude, this is. I'm gonna get emotional. This is really good. I'm relating to this because, like, mentally I've been there these past few months. Mentally I've been there. This is rough. This is oof.
In the lion's den, body in the shark pit, waking up in pain again, aching, broken hearted. Persistent little blogger, I was bouncing from a doctor to a doctor to a doctor, like a table tennis game that has no end. So be the fate of Ren. Every single question answered with a question on the end. The second.
Every single question answered with a question on the end. Wow. This is intense. We're only, what, into 20? The first year was rough. Like, we're only into his 20s. This is, I can't even, wow, okay.
The second year I came to terms with giving up my dreams. Mine was severed from the means to help me write these rhyme schemes. Brain was inflamed, the fatigue was crushing. Hard to remain sane with your brain combusting. And the third year was murder, living in a purgatory full of worry. Wouldn't live to be 30. Lifestyle hurt me, always in my bed tomb. Rearranged the alphabet and all the letters spelled doom. Light hurt my eyes popping.
Wow. The third year was murder and just giving up on my dreams, throwing it all away, just living with the idea that I'm gonna die. Rearrange the alphabet and all the letters spelled doom. Like, dude, like, imagine that word scheming. Imagine that imagery. You've got, just picture it, right? You got like 20, let me explain, right? Like, you got the whole alphabet in front of you, 23 letters, and no matter how you put it together, like, I could just picture Doom with made of just the alphabetical letters, you know what I mean? Just, you had, God, this is good. This is good. This is good.
Spell doom, light hurt my eyes, popping pills to survive. When you're 23 and mentally you steadily decline. 24 I was poor, disability benefits. What's the benefit of disability? It's irrelevant. 25. What's the benefit of disability? It's irrelevant.
If disability is irrelevant. Wow. I love how he flicked off the camera too, like, fuck you to the medical system. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, what the hell is the point in having benefits if it's... Yeah. Yeah, wow. This is awesome.
Decline, 24 I was poor, disability benefits. What's the benefit of disability? It's irrelevant. 25 and the scars that were etched, they crack. Elastic bands only stretch so far and then snap. Deep in psychosis, hallucinations, troubled vision. Visits from the underworld were conjuring my superstition. 25 living back at home with my mom, but not because I'm a bum, alone and physically done. So thin, so frail, so weak I'd become. And my skin so pale, never kissed by the sun. One time I carved a hole in my chest just to feel. I wish that was a metaphor, the struggle was real. When you're living...
Wow. Jesus.
That was a metaphor, the struggle was real. When you're living in the Holocaust, you buckle and kneel. There's relief in the teeth of the kiss of cold steel.
This is intense.
In the teeth of the kiss of cold steel. Facts. 26, I'm highly medicated and the pain sophisticated while I'm lying broken naked on my back. I bore my microphone until my coffin started dropping. Raw thoughts with the grim reaper knocking on the track. But then, man, lo and behold, I heard an angel beckon on this treacherous road. Was a stem cell doctor with a generous glow. In the cell transplant, pulled me out of the cold. And my skin got younger and my body got stronger. And my stomach felt hunger for a door that was closed. And my soul heard music for the first time. Beauty was a word I'd use for this gift of gold. Oh Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Make me whole. This music I give you. Pain that I live through. Everything I've been through is yours to hold.
Conditions like Lyme disease, ME, MC POTS all receive criminally low attention and funding relative to many other conditions. Victims are usually left to suffer for years without any solid explanation of what is going on and receive very little help to escape a body constantly at war with itself. Yeah. 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 to make you feel like giving up, and many times I came close, but I'm so happy I didn't because life is beautiful. I promise yours gonna be too. For those of you still living in the dark, hold on. Will be a day where these conditions are more easily managed. Until that day, I'll keep pushing for more exposure, more compassion, more understanding. We all deserve a life free of suffering, where we can find moments of real beauty and peace. Even when things seem hopeless, I promise this is still possible. Wow. Hope. See, that's been a theme for a lot of artists these past couple of years, and people who have been suffering for a while are finally starting to find that hope. NF finally just dropped an album called Hope. I'm going to be seeing the Hope tour here in a minute. He just dropped an album called Hope. It talks about finding that peace, you know. And Ren just dropped this. You know, there's a lot of artists who have been suffering for a while, and they're all kind of finally starting to find that peace. You know, it takes time to find it, and not just in Ren's case the physical sense, but the mental sense. I mean, he was talking about, you know, Lyme diseases and stuff too, and that absolutely is something that, you know, people have to go through, and there's not a lot of exposure or attention to it, and it's frustrating, and it's awful. And that get the treatments for some of these things, like, you may as well feel like you just got to give up because it's so expensive, you know, and it's just not fair. It's not fair how that works, you know. And it's not just the different diseases, it's just the mental state of things too. Like, you could be healthy, but you're mentally not okay, and just to get help for that is an arm and a leg. You know, just to get help from that is an arm and a leg. I mean, I've been dealing with, like, you know, I mean, I told you, I've dealt with my pain, you know, which is not Lyme disease or anything, so do not get it twisted. Just the little bit of pain that I've been through it for 12 years, and I'm just now finally starting to get the help I need for it. The doctors couldn't figure it out. Meanwhile, I went to one hospital, they did an MRI, and were like, that's not right. And it's like, you guys couldn't have done this, like, you know, 10 years ago? Like, some of this stuff is never treated seriously. It's never taken seriously. Yeah, you know your body better than anybody, and if you know, yo, I'm dying, and people aren't listening to you, it's like, what are you supposed to do? Part of that comes from, you know, doctors not doing what they're supposed to do. Part of that comes from the money to be able to get the right treatment, you know? I have a friend right now who's going through a lot of shit. She just found she's got, like, 2 high-end medical conditions, and she's constantly got to do doctor's visits. And it's like, you guys couldn't have figured out how to fix this sooner? I mean, how long have we had medical stuff? How long have we been practicing medicine? Like, we still don't have, like, the answer to all this, you know? And I mean, I'm personally, like, I'm convinced that we have the cures for cancer. We have the cures for all these things, but we don't want to sell it because that would lose a lot of money. Same reason why we don't have flying cars. Because if we sell them, and now we have flying cars, tires are no longer a thing. It's frustrating that we continue to, like, have to question that. Outside of all that, you know, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist or anything about that, because this is already a tough subject, and I don't want to distract the tough, emotional subject with conspiracies, but it's just, I agree with him that we all find hope eventually, you know, despite the frustrations of, you know, insurance and doctors and all this stuff. Like, hope comes. Those who are struggling, it's gonna come. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get easier. And when it does get easier, and when it does get better, life will be so much more rewarding to live with, if that makes sense. You just gotta keep battling. You just gotta keep pushing. You just gotta keep on. It gets easier. If you liked this song by Ren and it touched you in any kind of way, consider following him, give him some love. His stuff will be in the description below. Give him some love and support. His stuff is incredible. I don't think I've missed a song by him that's missed. Every song hits. Give him some love, give him some support. I love Ren. If this is your first time checking me as a content creator and your actor, so on and so forth, I hope I didn't offend. I hope I didn't bother. This was a really deep song. I hope I didn't offend or make you uncomfortable in any kind of way. I'm just glad you're here. I hope you enjoy my reaction. Consider checking out the channel where I have more videos and more reactions of Ren. I have so much other stuff here on the channel. There's so much that I'm working on. Consider becoming a member if you want to see the full breakdown of this song as well as several other songs. And there's a bunch of stuff up there. And there's a few other projects that I'm working on where you'll get exclusive sneak peeks right there in the member tab. It's only $3 a month. Consider doing that if you want. If not, you just want to sit here, enjoy, watch the show. You're probably already scrolling trying to find the next video, which is fine by me. I just appreciate you being here. But while you're here, at least like, share, subscribe, all the good happy stuff. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys next time. Without further ado, Antrod out.